Hey, how you doing? I'm Dave Brasells, Truck 28, Nashville Fire. Here today to talk a little bit about working smarter and not harder. One of our earlier videos we hope you've seen is called Quick Ladders. It's about loading up a roof ladder and getting to the roof with all your equipment to do a vertical ventilation. That works great if the truck gets the address and you don't have far to go. But as you can see here today, we have more equipment necessary than going to the roof to ventilate. This is all the stuff necessary if you're going to be a RIT response, Rapid Intervention Team, FAST, RIC, whatever your department calls it. In that situation, all too often, you're the third, fourth truck company on the scene, and you have to park as far as 2 blocks away. Load up everything, you get 4 guys on the Stokes basket, and by the time you get there, you've worked up a good lather, and you might already be winded before you've even been deployed for action. Well, how can we avoid that? That's what this piece of equipment is. It's a simple ladder dolly where it's going to take all the weight and do all the work, and we're going to discuss that today. I've got a couple friends to help me out, show you in this video, and see if it's something you might add to your toolbox. All right, this is Jason Tippett, and we got Jeff Hinkle on Truck 28 here. They're going to help me demonstrate. What they're doing is they're getting the forks of the ladder dolly strapped in to the rungs of this ground ladder. Once that's strapped in and the ladder dolly is secured to that ground ladder, now they can start assembling and putting everything on top and get it ready to go. We're going to lay that right across the beams here of the ground ladder. He's balancing the ladder dolly. Jason's grabbing the scuddy hole ladder or attic ladder, getting it set up. Now the Stokes. Now Jason's going to balance the ladder dolly and Jeff's going to start loading it up. Here comes our RIT air pack. He's going over the RIT search rope. Vent saw is going on next. Then he's putting the irons on, getting the tarp put in there. A couple more hand tools. Thermal imager. As you can see, it's all loaded up, several pounds of gear. 2 guys easily wheeling it, ready to deploy. And there's one other thing you can use the ladder dolly for here, and that's if you're limited on manpower, your truck didn't get the address, and you've got to go to the roof, and you just got yourself. Jason's demonstrating getting the setup with the tools to go vent. Everything's on there, ready to go, and away he goes, ready to go to the roof. Hey, I hope this video was something you can use, another tool to put in your toolbox. And I just want to say again, this isn't for every situation, but for the situations where you got a long haul from the truck with a lot of gear, it'll save your back. So we're working smarter and not harder. At the end of this video, I will show a materials list on how I built this ladder dolly. There are a couple of websites out there with some other firefighters building these, much more elaborate. They do cost more. Show them some love and buy their products if you get a grant and have the money to do it. If you don't and you're on a shoestring budget, this will work just fine. Again, like we always say, train like your life depends on it, because it does. Thanks.